Good morning, Elements Health Club Springfield Chair Yoga family and newbies. My name is Coach Dori, and I am coming at you live from my home. I have a meeting today at a certain time that I was supposed to go live, so I am pre-recording this, and we'll have it uploaded and available by the link that will be posted that you clicked on to get to this. I look forward to taking these 40 minutes of just breath, peace, and tranquility, especially at this time in the morning. And I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Make sure I have the right angle for you. Okay, let's make sure you can see me all right from the top. Now, for chair yoga, you'll want to make sure that you have a sturdy four-legged chair. If you have wood floors like I have, you'll want to go ahead and have a yoga mat down below. Make it so that it is comfortable for you to move around the chair, that you have enough room for leg expansions or anything that is needed for you to make this successful and your practice very well worth it. So, we are going to get started. Thank you for joining Chair Yoga with Dori on Elements Health Club Springfield. Okay, we're going to start in front of our chair. I want you to find a comfortable seating with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Your legs are about hip width apart, and I want you to be on your sit bones and your feet firmly planted on the floor. So when you're ready, just place your hands on top of your thighs, and I want you to work on relaxing your face and all of your facial muscle groups. So relax those forehead wrinkles, under the eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your jaw, your teeth, your lips, your chin, your neck, your shoulders, your back, your spine. Make sure that your tailbone is tucked under your pelvic and that your abdomen is always engaged, okay? And I want you to just focus on breathing in to your diaphragm and just exhaling out. Just really focusing on that breath and all the intention that you bring within each breath inhale to your lungs. Relax those shoulder blades, relax those elbows, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Go ahead and place your arms by your side, palms facing forward. And we're going to inhale up. Center palms together. Exhale down. By your side. Inhale up. Palms together to heart and down. Continue that movement. Make sure you're sitting tall. On this next one, we're going to have our arms up, palms together, and just hold here for just a moment, making sure that those elbows are opened up wide, fingers are pointing to the sky. If you need to, embrace those fingertips except for the pointers as they shoot up to the sky. Now, you're not arching to where your shoulders are touching your elbows. You want that to be relaxed and your head to be free. You're just keeping that alignment with the posture. And from here, you're going to just tilt ever so slightly from one direction back to center and the opposite direction. Slowly release down to center of heart and down. Very good. This time only one arm is going to come up as the other one stays by your side. Now, if you ever so slightly, I want you to reach at both fingertips like someone's got your hand and they're pulling it down, and someone up above is pulling you from the top. Wiggle those fingers and just enjoy that stretch. Lean ever so slightly without lifting your buttocks off the chair. Your hips are still square. Shoulders are relaxed. Go ahead and bring that arm down. Exhale. Inhale, opposite arm up. Opposite arm down. Remember, again, it's like someone's pulling you in both directions with your hands. Just feeling as tall as possible while maintaining that form, and lean just ever so slightly. Remembering to breathe with every movement that we do. Relax, come back to center, bring that arm down. Very good. Both arms go up. Lean to one side. Back to center. Opposite side. Back to center. Arms go down. One arm goes up. Lean and reach. There you go. Just enjoying that breath. Opposite arm. Really stretching out our torso. There you go. And arms down. Both arms go up. This time I want you to lean ever so slightly, bending from the hips, just leaning forward, chest over knees, arms shooting right in front of you. Hinge at the hips, right back up to normal. Arms halfway down, shoulder height, and just do a slight twist right here. Looking over that shoulder. Back to center and opposite side. Very good. Excuse me. Waking up those organs. Arms go back up. Hinge at the hips ever so slightly. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. Head and spine are totally aligned. Arms are shooting straight out in front of you. Abdomen is tucked. Breathing in and out. Back up to neutral. Sit up just a little bit taller. Lower those arms to shoulder height. And turn slightly to one side. Hold here. Turn that torso, opposite side, maintaining that form. If you need to rest your arm to keep the height on the back of your chair, as long as it's shoulder height, back to center, arms up to the ceiling, palms together, exhale to heart and down. Very good. This time when we lift our arms up, we're going to stand as well. So as we go up, half seated chair pose, hold here, stick that booty out. All your weight is firmly in the back of your heels. Arms are straight in front of you. As we stand back up, lean back ever so slightly. Back to center. Arms go down as we sit. Shoot back up. Half seated chair pose. Hold here. Back up to center. Back lean, stretch ever so slightly. we're going to do one more of those. Arms go up. Half seated chair pose. The chair is there for your balance. Back up. Slight back stretch. Back to center and down. Very good. Okay, we're going to warm up those legs even more. I want you to kick one right out in front of you with your foot firmly planted. Arms are going to go up above your head. We're going to do a slight lean. And as we twist sideways, one arm is going to be on the knee. The other arm, we're going to raise up to the sky. Hold here and breathe. Bring that arm back up. Pivot in front. And back down. Very good. Opposite leg. Bring that one back in. Extend that opposite leg in front of you. Arms go up. Slight bend. Twist the body ever so slightly. Drop that lower hand down. Other one goes up. Nice and parallel. Make sure you're breathing. Back up. Come back to center. Arms go in front. Sit back up and exhale. Okay, we're going to stand up and get ready for our downward dogs. All right, at this time, you want to make sure that you have your chair in a position to where you have enough room behind you that you're not going to hit anything. And when you're away from the chair enough so that when you're in downward dog position, your body is completely aligned, okay? So make sure that there's at least 12 inches to 16 inches, just depending on your height. So feet are together, tailbone is tucked, hips are stacked on top of knees, on top of ankles. Arms to your side. I'm going to move my chair back just a little. I can tell that my arms will hit that. Okay, here we go. Breathe up. Fold at the hips, down to downward dog. Drop that neck and the head. As we lift that tailbone up to the sky, if you need to pedal your feet to make this easier on your body, otherwise, plant those feet firmly on the ground. Shake that tailbone if need be. Make sure that our head and neck is nice and easy. Now, as we go, drop the tabletop. Slowly roll the body, one vertebrae at a time. Back up to standing, head and neck last. Arms go up to the ceiling. And down. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, and then we're going to add a leg extension. So here we go. Arms up. Inhale. Lower down to downward dog. Enjoy that stretch. Move with intention. Wake up with a purpose. Smile with intention. Slowly lower the arms, tabletop. Slowly roll the body up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms up to the ceiling. Slight back bend. Back to center stance. And down. All right. This time, we are adding the leg extension. We're going to use the outer leg to the back of the chair. Arms go up. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down to downward dog. Inhale. Extend that leg. You've got this. Just breathe. And I want you to lower that foot ever so slightly. Back to downward dog. Drop those arms to tabletop. Slowly roll up. Slight back bend. Oh, and down. Very good. Very good. I hope you guys are feeling this stretch. So make yourself, remember, don't lose that posture. Posture is everything. There we go. Arms up. Downward dog. Hold here. Inhale, extend that foot. You got this. Make sure to breathe. Nice and strong. When you're ready, lower that foot. Downward dog. Tabletop. Slowly roll up. Arms up to the ceiling. Back extension. And down. Very good. Whew. All right, shake it out. That should have felt really good. So as we have the chair still this way, we're going to work into a little bit more. So I'm going to have you move it to the end of your yoga mat. Okay, just like this. And I want it there as you have one foot firmly planted in front. Your back leg is going to kick back. Okay, we're going to use the chair for support. If you need to turn it to the other side, to where the back is in front of you, you can do that as well. But what I really want you to work on, and I'm actually going to do it this way so you can see me. There we go. Is I want you to work on knee stacked on ankle. Back leg extended. Hips are square. Pelvic is tilted. You tighten that glute as you hold. Use the chair for balance. Arm goes up to the ceiling. Just hold here. If you'd like to drop that other arm and have it up, feel free to. This is your practice. Take it to your level. If you need the chair for balance, then hold on to the chair. Just really make sure that that back foot is firmly planted. Now, as we get ready for the next move, we're going to pivot this back foot so that heel is there, but the foot is now at 90 degrees. Ankle, knee, top of ankle. If you need the chair for support, you can do so. Otherwise, extend both arms and hold here. Make sure you breathe. You can gaze over those fingertips, shooting forward to hold your balance, making sure your form is perfect. Your arms on teeter-totter, they're shooting extensions parallel from each other. From here, I want you to lower that back arm as you raise the top one. It should be firmly planted on the floor. Gaze up at your fingertips. And just hold. Slowly lower the arms. Pivot that back foot and extend. Remember to engage that core. Drop those shoulders. Chair is here if needed. From here, I want your hands to go by your side. Place them on the chair. Bring that foot forward as we lower and stretch. Slowly move one vertebrae at a time as we come back up to neutral. Arms go up, slight back extension, center to heart, and down. Very good. Now we're going to do all of that on the other side. So go ahead and move your chair if need be, or if you have it in the center so that you can see, that works too. I'm doing it this way so that you can see it. Okay, so from here, I want you to put one foot directly in the middle of the chair. This opposite foot is now going to go back. Remember, heel is firmly planted. I want that knee stacked on top of that ankle. Your hips are square. Your tailbone is tucked. Your chest is high. One hand is available to the chair. With this alignment, arm goes up. Hold here. I want you to breathe and really focus on that breath. If you're able to, use both hands. Just breathe and hold. Remember, for balance, your chair is right here. Now, as we bring the arms down, you're going to pivot that foot so that now the heel is in line with the other heel. Knee stacked right on top of ankle. Arm is on the chair. The other one is back out. And slight lean. If you need to hold the chair here for your balance, try to lift that arm up. And remember, they're perpendicular. They're not wishy-washy. They're completely straight. Look over those fingertips. Your legs should be shaking ever so slightly. Making sure to maintain that breath and just hold. Now when you're ready, we're going to pivot the hips the opposite direction as we raise one arm and lower the other to our back. Gaze up at your fingertips. You're doing so good. Hold it here. Slowly lower. Pivot that foot. Heel is back. Tailbone is tucked. Arms go back up. Slowly lower them to the chair as we jump our foot front. Stretch out that back ever so slightly. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms go up, inhale. Slight back extension. Back to center. Palms to heart. And exhale. Good job. Yay. Okay, we're almost done. We've been about 30 minutes. We're going to cool it down. So bring your chair to where it's nice and sturdy. And we're going to stretch out those hips ever so slightly. So I want your foot to come up on the chair. Knee is always stacked on top of ankle. Okay. Hips are forward. And I just want you to enjoy that stretch. Now, if you need a little bit more of a hamstring stretch, you can bring that back foot back just a little bit more. Make it comfortable for you. We're not overextending. We're just stretching. And then I want you to tilt the body weight back onto the power leg that is hitting the floor. You can heel, lift those toes up, standing nice and tall. No hunching over, nice and tall. Point the toes, flex the toes. Point, go ahead and lean back into those hips. Knee stacked on top of ankle. Hand on top of the chair. And come back to center. Very good. Okay, we're going to do the other side. I'll stay here. You should be able to see just fine. I'm going to make sure that I take a nice big step. I'm going to stretch out those hips. Remember, knee is stacked on top of ankle. Back heel is on the ground. Pelvic thrusted forward. Hold here. When you're ready, shift all that weight back onto that back power leg. You can point, flex, point, flex. Remember, stand tall. Okay, one more time. Thrust that hip forward. And back to neutral. Relax the leg. Very good. Okay. So, the rest of it today, let me just check on the time. Okay, we do have a few more minutes, so this is great. We're going to work on our balancing. So from here, I want you to be close enough to the chair to where you can grab it if needed, but also enough to where your arm can swing, okay, without hitting it. You have to reach out for your chair. So from here, I want your feet to be about a little less than hip width apart, okay? So just in ever so slightly. I just want you to wiggle back and forth on your heels to your toes. Just rocking back and forth ever so slightly. Okay. Breathing in and out. Okay, sorry, we're back. Interruptions. I have it on silent, yet the phone call still came through. Okay, so as we're rocking back and forth, right here, I want you to come back to neutral. Okay, and we're just going to lift and shift all of our weight onto that inside, closest to the chair leg. Okay, go ahead and just go on your tippy toes on the other foot so that you have your balance. Okay, use the chair if needed. And from here, I want you to go ahead and place your foot either on your calf or above your knee on your inner thigh. Okay, and I want, as you're going into tree pose, to just extend and open up those hips. So either direction, whether it's here, whether it's just balancing, but we're pivoting and opening up that hip. Okay. I just don't want you to put it on the knee. The knee can do damage that way. Don't. Make sure that it's on your thigh, above your knee, or on the bottom. Okay. So make sure that the hips are square. Use a chair if needed. One arm comes up. If you can, use both arms. Together, down to your heart, and hold here. Breathing in and out. Maintaining that balance. Slowly lower the hands. Release the foot. Step it in front, directly in front, and just do a bend from the hips. Arms go forward. And hold here. Back up to center. Go ahead and stick the leg behind as we reach and gaze up. Back to neutral and shake it out. Very good. All right, we're going to do the other side now. So, my cat's staring at me funny. Move the chair ever so slightly. So again, remember to stand where you have enough room for your arm to swing. Your feet are pretty much planted together. Your hips are straight, your tailbone is tucked, your shoulders are relaxed. I just want you to hold here, and I want you to rock forward and back from heel to toe. Heel to toe. Okay. Now from here, I want you to shift that weight as you lift up onto your tippy toes. Everything is going to be firmly planted on this outer leg. Okay? Go ahead and just tap your toe so that all that weight is on there and you have all of your balance. Now again, down here is totally fine. If you can get it on your inner thigh, just not on your knee. So from here, the main focus is to open up that hip while keeping your hips maintained forward and square. Your balance is all on that strong, firmly grounded leg. So hold here. Stand tall, tailbone is tucked. Engage that core. Hold on to the chair as you raise one arm up. When you feel like you have your balance, go ahead and grab your other. Palms together. Center to heart. And hold here. And breathe. Remember, if you lose your balance, just drop your toe and go right back at it. For those of you who want some advance, you can close your eyes. Closing your eyes and maintaining your balance and your focus is energizing your mind, becoming one solid root through every nerve. Slowly lower. Come on in, honey. And let that foot loose. Put it in front as you slowly extend from the hips. Arms out in front of you. And breathe. Come back up. Stick that foot directly behind as you raise the arm and lean back. And release. Both palms together. Inhale up. Very good. Shake out those legs. Okay, we are going to cool it down. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video and this practice. Let's go ahead and get back on our chair with our sit bones. Squared hips. Abdomen is engaged. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. Here comes the doggy. Come here. She's doing her downward dog. I just want you to relax while you're sitting here. The pretty girl. And at this point, I want you to grab one leg, place it on top of that knee. Okay? And just square. Make sure your hips are square. Just ever so slightly push that knee down, ever just a little bit, like you're just bouncing it ever so slightly. And you can feel the hinge in your hip releasing. Slight pressure, hold here, breathe in, breathe out. Very good. Okay, release that leg. Good girl, DG. Grab the opposite one. Put it on your leg. And again, remember to put it where it's comfortable for you. Okay? For those who have bad knees that can't go ahead and lift their leg, if you would just strengthen or stretch out your leg and move it forward and back. You can do it this way as well. And then from here, you would shake your foot from side to side. You're just loosening up all of that and just moving that hip in and out. Okay, slowly down. Here we go. All right, let's do our 5 around the world. And here we go. Nice and tall. Everything's relaxed. Arms go up. Palms together. Exhale to heart. Open to the world. Embrace that world back in. To your heart, to the sky. And we shine bright. Here we go. Inhale. There we go. 3 more. And you're welcome. Two more. Here we go. Last one. Make it big. Make it count. Inhale up. Palms together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Happy Thursday. And I will see you tonight for 5 p.m. Zumba on Zoom. Thank you for coming.